So you want to know how to instantly get rid of a migraine? Great, stay tuned. But first, a disclaimer. Welcome back, guys. I'm Michael. I'm a massage therapist and team Beachbody coach. So we're going to talk about migraines and the trick that I use in order to instantly get rid of my migraines. Now, it's just for educational purposes and telling you about what I do. I'm not suggesting that you do it. There are plenty of reasons why you wouldn't want to do it, especially if you have a neurological condition. So, always, with anything, consult a physician before you try anything. Not recommending you try this, but it works for me. And a lot of people that have told me that they've tried it. What a migraine is, we're going to have to go into that first, is basically the blood vessels in your head go with major vasoconstriction, followed by vasodilation, just way too much blood going through. And what happens there is all that blood creates pressure inside of the vessels, and that pressure pushes against the walls, which actually creates problems. So your brain doesn't feel. You would think, oh, the brain should be able to feel things, but it doesn't have any feeling. Someone could poke it, you're not going to feel anything. What it is the nociceptors inside of the vessels that causes the pain in your head that you feel. So that's where you get that feeling from. But where you're getting the symptoms from is the pressure of those vessels pushing on certain lobes and areas of your brain all around in there. So, like the blurred vision, the darkness, the nausea, the sensitivity to sound, all of that is from the pressure being applied to certain areas of the brain. So, how do you treat that? Well, a lot of people use caffeine, which can cause constrictions in that, but it also causes your muscle problems. So, a way that I do is by applying ice. And you're thinking, well, how do you apply ice? I put ice packs on the back of my head and it doesn't help. I put it on the front of my head, it doesn't help. I do it differently. I apply ice internally. And you're like, how do you do that? Well, think about it. Have you had a Slurpee or icy and you gave yourself a brain freeze? That's internal application of ice. So I induce a brain freeze. You're thinking, well, I'm not going to induce a brain freeze. Those things hurt. Well, yeah, about 30 to 60 seconds of a little bit of pain from inducing a brain freeze as compared to hours upon hours of debilitating pain and sickening feelings and just not being able to do anything. Usually you end up having to go to sleep. Well, I don't. I induce a brain freeze, and what that does is applies ice internally in the roof of your mouth. You notice when you try and put your tongue up there to warm it up? Yeah, that's the closest thing to those vessels that are being dilated. And what ice does is it constricts vessels because it's trying not to lose heat in your body. So when I induce that brain freeze, I get 30 seconds of, oh, man, why did I do this? And then when it's gone, I notice, oh, my symptoms are gone. I don't have any symptoms or pain from a migraine anymore. Yeah, it's a relatively cheap and quick fix. Maybe $1. Go to the store, get yourself an icy. One time I would ever condone getting an icy at like a gas station is during this because migraines are nothing to mess with. Or you can actually blend up ice in water and just suck it down until you can give yourself a brain freeze if it's blended up well enough to where you can get it down. So that's a nice, quick, easy fix that I use, and it works. I'm not saying you should do it, but if you do, comment below and let me know what you think. I know you're thinking I'm crazy, but you're going to try it. I'm not saying you should, but I have a feeling you probably will. So if you find the information in here helpful and you like it, Go ahead and tell me that by liking the video and maybe leaving a comment of whether I'm weird or if you like it. So, have a great day, and I hope you learned something.